Welcome to Scout Education. Through our partnership with your school, your teachers and students will have access to the world's best and most engaging learning tools. This includes the best digital learning management system, the safest artificial intelligence for students and teachers to enrich the learning process, and unlimited K through 12 US accredited content for any subject. The Scout International package is organized on the learning management system Agilix Buzz. This system includes access to Lincoln Learning content for grades K through 12 across a variety of subjects and topics. Using Agilix Buzz, your teachers can add pre-made lessons, videos, practice assignments, and assessments directly into their course. Your students and teachers will also have access to our brand new and safe artificial intelligence assistant built directly into the LMS. Allow me to introduce BusyBee. BusyBee is an artificial intelligence assistant built directly into the Buzz Learning Management System. In this video, we will go over how teachers can use BusyBee to generate content, create interactive assignments, grade, and provide meaningful feedback to students in a matter of seconds. We will also discuss how your students can use BusyBee as their 24/7 personal tutor to work through assignments, study for tests, or learn anything they are curious about. But most importantly, we will go over BusyBee's unique protections that allow your students to learn how to interact with and use AI responsibly and safely. The most important feature of the BusyBee AI program is the unique features designed to keep your students safe during all AI interactions. BusyBee complies with all FERPA regulations to keep both students and teachers' data private. Additionally, teachers and administrators have access to monitor all interactions between BusyBee and students. BusyBee is also trained to immediately end any chats and alert teachers if a student makes any inappropriate or alarming comments. Unlike other OpenAI resources, BusyBee was uniquely designed for students with K through 12 educational guidelines in mind. BusyBee works to provide your students and teachers with the most accurate information possible in the safest manner possible. With this being said, BusyBee AI only makes suggestions in the Buzz courses. Teachers must approve any grades or feedbacks to students, assessment questions, or practice content generated by BusyBee AI. Let's take a look at how BusyBee can enrich your students' learning and review process. There are four main ways your students will use BusyBee. First, as a personal tutor. Next, to get help on any assignment. They can also use BusyBee to review key concepts or check their understanding. A BusyBee personal tutor will be available to your students in every class. This custom chatbot is designed and prepared to answer any questions students may have about any topic. Not only will the BusyBee personal tutor answer any question, it will also generate practice questions, give students feedback on their answers, or help them to edit their work. Students can even ask their personal tutor questions about topics they are not learning in class. For example, a student can open any personal tutor chatbot and ask for help learning English or any other language. The personal tutor tool makes it possible for your students to learn about any topic. On any assignment, teachers can decide to allow students to use BusyBee tools. Assignments with BusyBee tools will have 3 buttons students can press at any time: Get Help, Review Key Concepts, or Check My Understanding. When students select Get Help, a custom chatbot will open. This chatbot is specifically designed to help students work through the assignment by clarifying any points of confusion to help students move through forward if they are stuck. This tool can help students work through any practice questions on homework with step-by-step instructions, solutions, and feedback. When students select the Check My Understanding button, BusyBee will generate practice questions that students can use to make sure they have mastered the key concepts in the lesson, video, or article. Once they answer, students can select Check My Answer to see feedback on if they were right or wrong and why. Finally, if students select Review Key Concepts, BusyBee will generate 10 flashcards on the assignment topic, going over the key vocabulary and objectives in the content. These flashcards will remain available on the activity page for students to use as a study tool before tests or if they need a quick review of the concept. Busy Bee is available to support both students and teachers. Teachers will have access to a Busy Bee teacher assistant. This custom chatbot is available to teachers 24/7 to help support their class in any way possible. Teachers can ask the chatbot to outline a lesson or review of a certain topic, generate practice questions or scenarios to use in assignments, or plan and easily generate groups for engaging and interactive activities. Your Busy Bee teaching assistant can also be your personal translator tool. With Busy Bee, teachers can create customizable and engaging interactive chatbot assignments for their students. Chatbots can be assigned as a prep work or bell work to introduce ideas and highlight the key points of content to students. There are several types of chatbot assignments you can assign to your students, including the interview, debate, or quiz me formats. You can also create your own custom chatbots with your instructions for what you want Busy Bee to discuss or explain, the types of questions you want Busy Bee to ask, or the resources you want them to offer. Busy Bee Grading Assistant is available to make the grading process faster for teachers while still providing students with meaningful and constructive feedback. Based on optional rubrics provided by teachers or the assignment instructions, Busy Bee provides suggested scores and feedback for students explaining the score and providing constructive comments on how to improve for future assignments. Teachers can then review and adjust both the scores and feedback before approving and submitting these to students. This Busy Bee tool will save teachers hours on grading assignments and giving feedback. Busy Bee Question Assistant will allow teachers to automatically generate question in any format, including multiple choice, free response, and fill in the blank to easily add into their assessments. Teachers can simply open the Busy Bee Question Assistant in their assessment page and select the content from their course the question should be based on. This will generate up to 10 questions that they can then review, edit, and add into their assessment. Busy Bee enriches the learning process for both students and teachers. The unique safety features allow students to interact with and learn from artificial intelligence while streamlining processes like grading and generating assessments for teachers. With Busy Bee, your students can truly learn anything. Thank you for watching.